Hello everyone, it's been a while, but I'm back with some Spirit games that I've recorded before I came back from a break. These are some old Spirit games, I've got two of them, one just showing old gameplay like standstill mind games, and also just showing some old add-ons. So for our first match, we're on Cold Tower, and we're using the two old green add-ons, Dirty Ubiwaki and Talisman. These are duration and speed. Now we have two yellow duration and speed add-ons, which are almost about the same. We're starting to chase this Meg, and we hear her drop. She has Iron Will, and she panicked dead hard. I see them on my totem, so I go to try and get them off my hex, because I need that for my build. If I was to use the shrine build, the old one, the old Shinto build was Thrill of the Hunt, Devour, Barbecue, and I guess you could use whatever other perk you want, probably Strider or maybe even Sloppy Butcher. This Claudette once chased at the shack, and shack chases aren't difficult because you just really need to block one side of the entrances, like the pallet side or the entrance side. Someone popped Haunted, and that gave us quite a bit of value. We'll just hook her up on this hill because it's harder for them to get to her to unhook the Claudette, since there's only one way up the hill. And now let's just try and find someone else. I don't want to camp with haunted grounds, I'd rather go and find someone new. And they'll get even more value. But they'll easily get an unhook because I'm not guarding the hill. If I was playing sweaty, like try hard, then yeah, I would probably camp that, since it was quite a fast down as well. So they unhook her, and now I'll just go and try and find whoever the unhooker is. It was not Meg. Let's try a standstill mind game. If you didn't know, Old Spirit did not have a directional phase if you were inside her terror radius, so sometimes you wouldn't be able to tell if she was phasing or not. So that's why this Meg runs away. She's not sure if I'm phasing on her or not, and she should have played that palette, or she should have played Shack, because she still had the God palette. But we'll just leave her here, and then we'll go and find someone else. We see them on this gen, but they're already walking away, so I don't hear their footsteps. We can still hear this Claudette though, because she's running. Let's try a fake standstill mind game again. I try not to do it too much, but it's funny when it works out, like so. I'm not sure where that Claudette went, but we see this Claudette or someone over on this generator. Yeah, just wait out the dead hard and that's it. Whoops. I'm just trying to let her have a free chase just this one time. But she is not taking it, so I'll just take it down. It feels so much better when you have saved the best for last on Spirit, because it just feels constantly like you're doing stuff, you're constantly active. I thought I heard something on this gen, or I think it's just because I saw them on barbecue. So I just have an instinct to swing, thinking that they're still there, but they have Iron Will maybe. I just let her unhook, and then we'll go for the healthy survivors, just to give it a fair chance. That almost worked. If she dropped that pallet on my side, I would have hit her. But she's smart enough because she learned from the last chase. And we know that she's a W gamer because she didn't play Shark Pallet or the small pallet last chase. Let's just fake it again, just give her a chance to run away. I would rather phase on top of their head and give them a chance than to just walk them down. That's a good moment to attempt. Oh. I think that was partially auto aim. And it looks like she's given up. So I'll just give her one little hit and move on to the next Claudette. Ah, she hid behind the tree. If she wants to go next, we'll just let her go. I don't see a problem in that. Not everyone likes Spirit, especially old Spirit. So if they don't want to play then, I'll happily let them go next. Now she wants to chase. She is good. I think she's on this side. Yeah. Players like this, you can just tell they're going to try and do some sneaky play. When they're overconfident, they do silly things like that. Let's try a standstill main game again. I do them too often, I really need to cut down on them, but I like to get clips of standstill main games. She's not falling for it, so let's just go after her. And I think she's on the edge. Yes. And she already dead-harded because she thought I was far too close to her the first time. We'll hook hard and go to the next person. I like them get that one generator. There's still 4 gens to go. I think this is a funny duo in 2 Claudettes. Or maybe they're a trio, because I'm sure there's 3 Claudettes in this match. Let's just go for one of them. She is a sneaky player. And she DCs so she doesn't freeze during the loading screen, because on this private server, if you end the game properly through the exit gates or by dying on hook, then when you go through the loading screen to the next match, your your devotion level overrides and causes your game to freeze, unless you DC. Okay, standstill main game, she used the flashlight to think that phasing, that's a trick that you could do. Just look down and they think that they're able to blind you, and if they can't blind you, then you must be phasing, which isn't always the case. Also, you can burn the husk by shining a flashlight in her face, so that method doesn't really work. The only way to find out if she's really phasing is if you see an animation reset. Like her hands might come together. There's lots of different ways people say they can tell that she's phasing consistently. I use the hands method. If her hands come together, that means that she's phasing. That means she's just started phasing. And now we've got this Meg left. I'm not sure how that missed, because that would have hit me. Oh, whoops. And I hear the hatch, so she'll probably get that anyway. And that's the first match over. Okay, so now we're on Torment Creeky. And we're using Dirty Ubi Wake green speed with old prayer beads, which is now Furin. Well, they want a chase, so we'll just let them have it. I don't really want to get the hit there. I would rather just face on top of their head. But they keep blinding me, so I can't use my power. Now that she's injured, we'll just try a standstill mind game. They know where she's going, and... Oh, that was auto-aim. I was too far in front, but my character spun around to try and hit myself. I missed the fade, so she got the pallet stun, which was fair. I feel like she was going to blind me, so I looked down and wait out the dead hard, and that's it. They usually panic dead hard anyway, but that's more of an older thing. It's quite nostalgic seeing it again. They're clearly at our dude, trying to like rescue each other and flashlight save each other. Standstill mind game. I do too many. I feel like she's going to vault back. Nope. I think she's all the way around the back. Yeah, she just unhooked her. Oh, it's a Kate. I'm not sure where that UE went. The Kate's a bit lost. I don't hear her. Oh, she W gained. I thought she was going around the shack to vault the window. Yeah, that Kate's a little bit lost. Let's not go too hard on her. Hook her, we'll get barbecue information, and then we'll go there. So this is the build I was talking about. Thrill of the Hunt, Devour, Strider, and Barbecue. Thrill of the Hunt tells me when someone is on a hex totem, so I can stop them from cleansing it, which means that I get to keep my Devour. So instead of guarding generators, I'm pretty much guarding my hexes. We got away far enough to get our first Devour stack, and now we just go back. Not intending to tunnel, just intending to get our next hook for our next Devour stack. That sounded so strange, it sounded right in front of me. Standstill. I was going to body block pallet, but let's see if she'll fall for this standstill mind game. I think I do an awful lot of standstill mind games just to try and get the clip from them if I can. And if they don't fall for it, then I could just do this anyway. There's not much counterplay to a standstill mind game, I don't think personally, except from W Gaming and maybe making it to another palette, but the spirit can just phase on you. I see the Dwight on barbecue and I feel like I could get the gen grab, but they sneak away. No scratch marks, no heavy breathing, I can't hear anything, so I'm not sure where he went. Let's hit this. We've got our second stack already. 3 gens left, 2 stacks. But it doesn't really matter about the gens when you have this kind of build, because we're defending the totems more than defending the gens, because it's easy to get 3 hooks before 5 gens are popped. We only really need 3 hooks for 3 stacks of Devour. She didn't make it to a pallet, so that was pretty simple to get her down. This is already our 3rd stack, but they get that unhooked, unfortunately. And I can phase away because they had blinded me. I think she wants to go for a locker CJ tech, like an old thing that doesn't exist in live DBD anymore. But she fell for the standstill phasing. She thought I was going for the UA, but no. And we've got the UA. This could be 4 stacks if this arena doesn't get picked up. So I'd happily take that over not getting the Kate and instead getting 2 stacks anyway. This Dwight is very smart. He knows that I'm just faking it, and I don't realise that he knows. I mean, most people know now anyway, but not everyone that plays on this private server knows how Spirit works. That's 3 stacks already, and you can just... I don't want to go for either of them because they're already injured. I would rather get more value off of someone that's fully healthy. So let's just go for this Dwight. Oh, we see someone on our Hex Totem. That is Thrill of the Hunt telling us that someone has just started cleansing. And this Kate shouldn't know that we're coming towards her because we have old prayer beads. Let's just see if anyone's trying to get a flashlight save. Nope. Let's pick her up and just stick her on a hook. And hopefully we'll be able to get our 4th stack. Hopefully we can phase away in time. That's the only downside. Oh, she's dead. I didn't realise that was her last hook. Let's try and go for the Dwight again. I want to get a really good valued Devour hit. He's just W gaming. He knows that we don't have any haunting power, so he can just keep running. Maybe he'll fall for the standstill fake. Probably not, but we could try it anyway. Yeah, he's very aware, so we'll just listen to where he's going. He's going to my right. Let's follow. Oh, I hear breathing from this arena. Oh well, maybe we'll be able to get the Dwight eventually. That was her duel with the UA, I think. Oh, she's also dead. Ah, he was hiding in the locker. It was Dwight that dropped the firecrackers. I can hear his jingle bells from his Christmas outfit. Where is he? Oh, I lost him in the grass. He blends in. Hook him. Maybe we can still get 5 stacks just from these 2 survivors that's left. Hopefully. Okay, we know where the UA is. Let's pretend we're not going for her. Oh. Yeah. We'll just end the game there, I think. Instead of getting them to run back and forward saving each other, because they've already DC'd and went next, so maybe we'll just let them go next as well. But the Dwight's unhooked himself, of course, so now we have to go for him. Okay, we've seen him go into the locker. I wonder if he thinks that we've not seen him. We'll just phase up to the shack and let him save. Let's just break this pallet for points. Not that the points matter on the private server, but it's just a habit to break all the pallets at the end of the game. And he should be going for the save now. Yeah. I could have hit that, but just let's just let him get a little distance, little chase. Go in. Fake it. Bet you already know, so let's just go for him. I don't hear him. Does he have iron wall? I'm not quite sure. I don't want to bloodlust him, but I wonder if he'll come all the way around and vault that pallet again. Probably not. Let's just go, I think, and see where he's went. Oh, the gen. She's got a whole gen for that. We'll just go and let them go to the next match, I think. She's with her duel anyway, her Zarina duel. That is not something I miss. The hooks. When someone dies on a hook, the hook instantly, well not instantly, but automatically disappears for the rest of the match. I'm glad they changed that. Ah, I heard him, but so he must not have iron ball. He's not going to fall for it. But I like getting the clips. Let's just go. And we know he's not got dead hard, so we can just instantly hit him. And that's the end of the match. I am trying to get back into content creation. If you have any ideas, suggestions, or anything you'd like me to make a video on, then you can leave it in the comments. I also make TikTok and Twitter content if you want to look at that as well. I'll leave my handle in the end of the video. Bye!